Hi guys. Uh, we're here today bringing to you Gray with the Gray number 2. Oh, sorry. uh, I wanted to bring to you one of the main staples of YouTube for a lot of viewers. It's question and answer with Gray number 2. He had 1 million subscribers. Just on this video, he had 884,000 views. Plus, we'll just say 885. That's a few. Yeah, this right here, this guy makes videos too. He's a YouTuber, you know what I mean? And he's one of the staples of a lot of people because he's got millions and millions and millions of followers, and I'm trying to do the same. So if you want to like, subscribe, and do what you got to do to help me out, guys. I hope you like my videos. I'm bringing you this one right here before it goes out. But yeah, this is a 1 million subscriber on.
Million slowly fades into view, but obviously that's not happening. Don't get me wrong, I'm lucky that so many people want to watch my videos. It's just that 1 million subscribers is a number too large to be comprehended with a monkey-derived brain. To try and have it feel more real, I've taken some YouTube data and made a spreadsheet. You can select your country and enter the population of the city where you live, and it will spit out the statistically approximate number of people in that city who are subscribed to this channel. Doing that for London shows there are about 9,000 people in the city who are subscribers. Now, 9,000 is obviously a smaller number than 1 million, but it's a number with constraints and is small enough to be partially understood while still large enough to be very intimidating. If you're interested, you can click here to play around with the spreadsheet. Now, as promised, on to the Q&A. What do you like most about being a YouTuber? The best thing about this strange new world is the people I've met, which is quite the statement for a social recluse to make. All these guys are amazing to talk with, and I feel very lucky that I get the occasional chance to do so. What's the biggest change of opinion you've had? That's a little too personal to share with, say, 1 million people, but I do want to talk about the importance of being able to change your mind in general. The trick is to keep your identity separate from your opinions. They are objects in a box you carry with you and should be easily replaceable if it turns out that
You got that, guys?
If you think that the opinions in the box are who you are, then you'll cling to them despite evidence to the contrary. Bottom line, if you want to always be right, you need to always be prepared to change your mind. Were you trying to create a unique aesthetic by using stick figures? No, it's just that I can't draw. After moving to London, how long did it take until you stopped saying math and started saying maths? I haven't. I'm sticking with math. Americans in the UK often end up with an unfortunate accent I call pseudo-British. I tried very hard to avoid this, but when you've spent the majority...
I'm not trying to steal this guy's stuff, guys. I'm just showing you one of the YouTubers.
Possible to completely fight the creeping pseudo-British accent, no matter how
He was the physics teacher, Mr. Groove.
you sound. Did your students know about your YouTube channel? I would never talk about it, but I know some of them knew. However, it's impossible to express how little they cared. My classes were not like hour-long CGP Grey videos. Would you like to see the interrobang more widely adopted? Who wouldn't? Why don't you have an upload schedule? Right, the big question, usually phrased in the YouTube comment section as, why you no make more vids? So, on average, over the past couple of years,
I love
Grey
audience.
explains video about every 5.
Okay, there's that. That's the, why do we love him? Oh, but that was my look. I was looking for Reddit, guys. That's what this video is about. My bad. Reddit. Yeah, it's, I wanted to see what Reddit was.
What better way to start out a video about Reddit than by going to the front page of the internet? Was very anxious to meet my BF's parents for the first time, but this little guy greeted me at the door. Oh, it's a puppy! Oh! In 2005, a couple of guys named Alexis Ohanian and Steve Huffman launched Reddit.com, and by 2006, those guys were millionaires because the media conglomerate Condé Nast acquired it. It became so popular so quickly. When you look at Reddit by the numbers, it's kind of astonishing. In 2013 alone, Reddit attracted 731 million unique visitors from around the world who clicked through 56 billion page views. This mass of humanity that came to Reddit generated a mass of content, including 40.8 million posts, almost 405 million comments, and 3.67 billion comment votes. But when you consider who makes up of Redditors who generate all of those links and subreddits and responses to AMAs and upvotes and downvotes, you notice a particular masculine pattern. According to 2012 data, at least 72% of Reddit users are men. It's now even become a hackneyed phrase on the internet that women are from Pinterest and men are from Reddit. I was able to find any sort of scholarly research that has been done on the intersection
That's pretty
of
good.
gender and Reddit. When Ohanian and Huffman launched Reddit, the point was to put the power of the website into the hands of the people, which is why they devised the upvote and the downvote, so that people could not only determine what content ends up on Reddit, but what people actually see. And I have a hunch that that very real user-generated kind of power that Reddit gives to the user is especially appealing to guys. On the good side of things, you have all of these communities that have popped up who are talking to each other and learning from each other and encouraging each other. AMAs where people are being able to talk to their idols, the massive Secret Santa exchange, or the random acts of pizza. And on the flip side of that, you have the not so great side of Reddit, especially if you are a woman like me and think that it's a little disturbing to read some of those men's rights activists comment threads. Unfortunately, because of how active and frankly trollish some of those not so positive Reddit communities have become, I realized that simply by virtue of being a woman talking about Reddit, it's probably going to annoy some people who don't see it as my place as a woman to talk about what is their space. That very concern of sexist, bigoted, discriminatory posts being upvoted and all sorts of awful comments that sometimes thrive on Reddit is something that Alex Ohanian himself has explicitly spoken out against in a blog post that he
That's
wrote.
what the internet is. How can you speak out
He
against it?
has inherited the earth, and now that we're the powerful ones, we need to remember with great power comes great responsibility. It's irresponsible to continue to act as though we are the victims. When Ohanian talks about his original vision for Reddit, he realized from the get-go how incredible of a community and how powerful of a community this was going to be. And he said, I'm motivated by all the awesome people whose ideas we've never benefited from because of where they were born or because of their race, sex, or other characteristics. Circling back now to this question of why Reddit appeals so specifically to men. Well, it's true that according to data from the United Nations, there are more men on the internet than women. It's not such a massive gender gap that would explain Reddit being so widely male. Guys, I want to know from you, why do men love Reddit so much? And hey, Redditors, since I know you love a good citation, here are my sources from all that I've been gabbing about. Reddit, oh, it's a lot of men. You can forget it if you're a woman. Because you
That's Reddit and Pinerest, guys. Check her out. Yeah. Why men love Reddit. Stuff women never told you. How stuff works, guys. Okay? Thanks, guys.